Hello.
Hello.
Go.
From St. Louis, and I called Hope yesterday.
There are free treats here. Oh, look at all the food here. Beans. You need that if you're going to a lake conference. Barbecue. All right. Looks good. Did you make all these?
No. I serve them, somebody else makes them.
Good. I'm so hungry I could eat all of them.
Well, start.
Yeah. Anyway. The 2011 Minong Lakes Fair people are all about eating.
I want to say, because Dad would have been 80.
There are some lectures out here.
How are you?
So you kids are fishing, huh?
Yeah,
Dry land fishing, huh?
remember, yeah, you got to have the fish turned so you can get them. So maybe we should start moving them back and you guys can move.
How do you catch fish out here on land? Or you just try to, you snag it? Oh, look at that.
A little bit.
Look at that.
That one broke off. So we're gonna, or did it break off?
Making a fish there?
Rain and it's been soaking through on some of these pictures. I'm trying to...
Is that just a form?
All right, put your fish on there.
What kind of fish is that? I've never seen a fish like
Any
that.
color you want. You can use different
Is
colors.
that like a cutthroat trout or
Don't paint
something?
it real thick, because if you make it too thick, you won't get all the lines coming through on it pretty.
Oh. So you make prints out of those?
Yeah. You can do it with real fish or...
Oh wow, look at that.
Fish. Oh, wow.
That looks almost prehistoric.
In their lawns down by the water, but this is actually a highly aquatic little critter. And it does something that we never ever thought was possible. This thing smells underwater. Yes, sir.
It blows out a bubble, and then it breathes back in and it smells what's inside the bubble.
Did you guys hear that? This thing blows out little tiny bubbles, about 10 to 14 of them at a time. Real tiny little bubbles. And then that star-nose structure is so adept at smelling, it smells them as it comes back in on that star-nose structure. It can actually track an insect or prey underwater. It's got the Guinness Book record for the fastest forager on the planet. This thing just goes crazy. And those big front paws there with claws on are great for digging. So it's digging underneath your lakeshore, right along the edge.
Only about 35 of them are education birds. The rest of them are patients.
So then you treat them and release them?
Yes, yes. A lot of the birds that we have right now will be released because they're babies. They're songbirds, and we have some baby owls, and we have about 10. Maybe it's more. I don't know. We keep getting baby eagles. Yes.
Really?
Yes, I think we've got about 10 of them right now, and they all have one daddy. He has been raising them for the entire season. He is an amazing foster parent, and birds are just amazing. They'll take in young of their own species, and as long as they're relatively healthy, because they have that instinct, they don't really. So sometimes it becomes apparent to us. You got to go on the other side of the log.
When do they
go
feed
around
at
the
night?
back.
We feed during the day. I mean,
We need a wall.
naturally.
Yeah, my name is Russ Robinson, and I'm a resident of the town of Minong. And there's a group called the Minong Town Lakes Committee that acts as a ad hoc advisory group to the town on issues related to lakes. And every other year or so we put on a fair here, which is an informational fair, educational, oriented at families for kids and things of that sort. Includes a pig roast and a whole lot of information and then a little bit of entertainment. So this year we've had a heck of a time with the rainstorm. We've somehow managed to get through it, and we're back in gear again, and hopefully we'll finish up strong at the end of the day, and we'll probably do it again in a couple of years.
What would you say is your primary focus for having this event?
It's purely education for environmental matters, and what we're really trying to do is make a lot of the people in the area here aware how important our lakes are to this area, economically as well as environmentally. Most of the money that comes to the town through taxes comes from property owners along lake shores. And maintaining the quality of those lakes is what draws those people in and allows for the money to run the town to a large extent.
So this is the second lake fair that you've had.
This is, yeah.
First one was
Yeah.
2009. Did you see any positive results out of that first fair, or what did you see?
Yeah, the very first fair we held, we had about 800 people, and out of that we ended up having a lot of inquiries about doing it again immediately, and we said no, we'd wait 2 years. For the time frame, we didn't want it to get old, and wanted to make sure we have enough new, fresh topics coming up. But yes, we have had a lot of people with real positive comments about it, and they've actually been doing an offshoot of this, where in some of the town halls in the area, they're giving what they call Learn About Your Lake series, which are brief sessions on various aspects related to lakes. And we tie in very closely with Clara, which is the Washburn Lakes and Rivers group, and also with the local lake associations.
It seems like people are more aware of their lakes than they were maybe 20 years ago. What's going on with them? And
I think there's much more impact on the lakes today than there was 20 years ago. We're kind of loving our lakes to death if we don't take care of them right. And so this is kind of an attempt to get people to respond positively to the increased activity that's going on lakes, and not from the detrimental side. And just learning about it. Most people do things not because they want to hurt it, they just do it because they don't know better, and this is a way of trying to get us to get them better educated.
all right, well, thank you very much.
You bet, thank you.
Right now we'd like to bring up our horn section. Check. We always travel with a horn section.